Okay, yeah, I gotta go, and now I'm getting another go. So you just go when they say go.
If there's a double go, then you can start twice.
What was that again?
I said if there's a double go, then you just start twice. That's how you do it.
And that's what I did, yeah.
Right.
And Taryn, I think you should handle this microphone because I think you're better suited, you know, you're
Because
right
I'm in the middle?
That's right.
Right, but I didn't even know we were ready to go.
Well, we were going to do an interview here with the executive director of the Legacy of the Plains Museum, and I think she'll get here pretty soon. But we wanted to talk a little bit about the Legacy of the Plains Museum, and she was going to join us, and I'm sure she will in a few minutes. But we wanted to talk about that because we are here on the grounds of this museum, and it's really amazing. They have done an amazing renovation of the Legacy of the Plains Museum. Of course, we are here for the tourism conference that's going on. They held an event here last night, kind of a farm-to-table event. And Brad, you got a chance to see some of the, well, it's really nearly done.
Yeah, you know, we were here last March and we did a story of how they were preparing the museum, so it wasn't done then. I don't know if folks remember that, but it is now almost complete. I think she said 95% complete, and it's really impressive. It's an interpretive, kind of a hands-on museum. You learn all about Nebraska's history, especially this part of the state, western Nebraska, the plains, the Native Americans during the Dust Bowl years. If you come out to Scotts Bluff National Monument, this museum is right on the road to Scotts Bluff National Monument. You have to stop and check this out if you love history. Even if you don't, you know, maybe learn a little bit about Nebraska.
And I know you guys yesterday went and covered the sugar beet harvest, and if you go inside the museum you can learn more about that and how that is done, and that's really unique. I put a picture on Facebook, I think, of you licking the sugar beet.
I not only covered it and actually touched one, I actually licked a sugar beet, and guess what it tastes like? Sugar.
Oh, I was going to say salt.
That's right. No, it was very sweet. Just like you don't think that maybe, because you always said, they kind of look like big turnips in a way, but then he cut that part off, and right there in the middle, it's very sugary.
And we're going to have that story coming up.
That's right, we will.
In a future show.
Yeah, exactly. We had a great time with that, and I hope we've been showing some video of the before pictures of the Legacy of the Plains Museum when we were here back in March. And then Taryn and Brad, they took some pictures after, so we get to see the before and after, and there really is a difference. And as you mentioned, Brad, the museum is interesting because you get to see what agriculture is like here on the High Plains, and it covers not only the sugar beet industry, but the edible bean industry, which I think a lot of people in the eastern part of the state find really interesting. The sugar beets and the edible beans. I think a lot of people don't even realize that we have such a huge edible bean industry in the western part of the state, including the Great Northern beans. We're the leader in production of Great Northern beans, so it's really something to see. And then not only that, there's a lot of great equipment in there, but then you come out here and the grounds out here, you can walk around and see the beauty of Scotts Bluff National Monument, and they have some working agricultural displays as well, so really a great place to visit.
And some longhorns. I know you can't see that, but they're right over there.
Well,
they're looking at us right now.
I sent a couple pictures back of the longhorns, so hopefully that'll get in on the show later too.
And John, you were talking about Legacy of the Plain and the Plains and completed, and we're going to have a story on that in the future. We did some stories yesterday, so you saw the old video of what wasn't completed last March, but in the future show we'll see the kind of a complete picture of the whole thing. And then you got to come out here and see it yourself.
Yep.
Yeah, so a great day, a little chilly right now, but I think it's going to be nice.
I actually feel comfortable. I usually complain a lot when it's cold.
Well, look at the zip effect. You're halfway down.
I do have a double thing on, but I'm actually with the sun. There's no wind. It's very comfortable out here, and of course, the scenery behind us is just absolutely beautiful. Our crew is here helping us. Chelsea is here helping us this morning, so we're doing a great job.
Yeah, and we'll have some more interviews coming up.
That's right. Okay, so back to you guys.
All right, thank you, you three. Looks absolutely beautiful out there, and a beautiful setting.